And if after you test your models, you have to go back to evaluation and then to feed more information to your data. Okay. Okay. Any questions about slides? Okay. So if you have questions, you can text here, and maybe I can answer you as soon as possible. Okay. So the rest of the slides are basically about the process we just mentioned. For example, like business understanding and data understanding and data preparation and the modeling. Okay. Uh, I think this one is more. This is interesting. Evaluating results of data mining includes both quantitative and qualitative assessments. Okay. And then just remember, fail faster to succeed sooner. Okay, I think it's very interesting, and that can help you to uh, be familiar with the problems much faster. Okay, if you fail faster. Okay, so fail faster is not a bad thing. Okay, like just like investment. Okay, risk is not a bad thing. Okay, maybe some people don't like risk, but high risk implies high return. So it depends how you view these problems. Okay, so let me just move faster. Okay, so other techniques and technologies, for example, like statistics. So basically, you still have to learn some statistics. I mean, maybe you are not. Maybe you didn't take any statistic course, but I still suggest you to build up some statistic knowledge by learning by yourself. For example, like you can learn statistics from YouTube, from internet, whatever, because there are a lot of free sources out there. So I don't think it's a big problem for you. So, so before you start learning machine learning, you still have to build up some basic knowledge. Okay, and of course, other techniques like database querying, data warehousing, regression analysis, machine learning, something like that. Yeah, we still, of course, it actually depends. It would depends on your time and ability, and I think what we are going to learn here. Well, I will focus on the regression analysis. Okay. So, for example, today I'm gonna show you some examples in regression analysis. Why we wanna start from the regression? Because first of all, regression is one method covered in supervised learning. Okay, and second is regression analysis is the most traditional method in machine learning or in prediction. Okay, of course, we'll cover more techniques other not just regression. Yeah, we also have other regression like lasso uh, or nonlinear regression, something like that. But right now we just focus on regression because we have different backgrounds for students. So I just want to be more specific. Okay, so yeah, we have to conclude this slides by raising some business problems. So maybe you can think about that. Yeah, we all, when we try to understand the business, we probably need to raise all sorts of different questions by ourselves. So we have to clarify, for example, like who are the most profitable customers? Okay. So in terms of investment, uh, maybe we have to think about which stocks are the most profitable. Okay, because we are predicting some target variables. So our target variables will be profit customers, but now we have profitable stocks. Okay, so you can just think about your similar issues in your field. Okay. Okay, so any problem about this? Okay. So so is the second question is about, is there really a difference between profitable customers and average customer? Uh yeah, you have to think about this issue too. And you know, the difference uh between profitable and average customer is some thing about the definition for profitability. Okay, so you have to set up the standards for profitability so that you can make a differentiation between these two customers. Okay, but who really are these customers? Okay, so you have to find your profitable customers. You have to characterize them, and will some particular new customer be profitable? How much revenue should I expect this customer to generate? Okay, so that's about the prediction about the profitability. Okay, so you have to keep those questions in your mind and apply those questions to your field. Okay, so I don't know your background, but maybe your background is in the literature, so you may have to think about what kind of topics will be the most potential topics in the future. Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, but anyway, let's go back to the data. So we now have to discuss some issues about the linear regression. Okay, so basically, but different from the linear regression, in machine learning, we have to split the data into train and test. So initially, we have to collect data here, and then we have to split the data to two parts, the training and the testing. Okay. So before we start, we need to set up our platforms. So like I mentioned, I have asked you to enroll in the AWS, which is Amazon Web Service on the cloud. So probably today I'm gonna spend some time explaining to you about how to set up your AWS uh, RStudio. Okay. So let me just uh, okay. Any questions about those slides so far? Okay. So let me just start my RStudio. Okay, so now I have the. Yeah, I have sent invitation mail to you. Hopefully, you have received the mail already and enroll your account in AWS. So this is my class here. Actually, I create two courses for this. The one is about the application of fintech software. If you have received the mail from AWS, it will denote this class as the application of fintech software. Another course is about I think it's about the financial market investment. So for new students, maybe for some new students, you will receive the mail from AWS denoting the class as financial market and investment. Hopefully you have received the mail. So let me just show you the mail. Okay, I'm gonna show you what it looks like in my mail. Okay, so for example, this is one of my students. I just using his mail to show you how to enroll the AWS here. Okay, so okay, so probably I can't do that because I have a login to the okay, so never mind. Yeah, probably I can't do that because I have login to my team Microsoft Teams. Okay, let me just go to my classroom here. I'm gonna go to my classroom here and then okay. Okay, so this is my account here and so if you register your account in AWS Educate, probably you can log into your AWS. I just want to make sure if you can log into AWS. So for example, let me start from the beginning. Let me just close here. Just log out. Okay. So you just go to the Google here and you type AWS Educate login. Okay. And press enter. And you just go to the login to AWS Educate. That will be faster. Yeah, and then there will be a login screen here, and you can just type your email and the password. Okay, then you can sign in. Yeah. Is it okay for you to follow this? If you have questions, just ask me. Yeah, I know some of you definitely have questions about this. So maybe some of you are confused about the AWS, but what we are doing here is to set up the platform for R Studio. Yeah, maybe you have learned Python uh, in previous courses, but never mind. You can just learn one more thing about R because R and Python are very popular languages right now. Uh, I think maybe you can just choose one if you like in the future. But anyway, don't worry about that. I'm just uh, telling you that you have a good chance to be exposed to two languages at the same time. So I think that will be better for you. Of course, maybe some language will be, for example, like R for myself. For example, I like to use R because that would be more flexible for me to do my research. Uh, because R has provided hundreds of packages, okay, for me to use, and those packages are still under some packages have been developed and used quite well in the past few years. Some packages are still developing right now, and maybe in the future, those packages will be very helpful to me. Okay, so if you have registered AWS Educate, probably you can find this screen like you have seen here right now. Is it okay for you to find this screen here? Okay, so I've seen some students saying that they have signed in to the AWS already. Okay, so if you have signed in, I'm gonna show you how to create your RStudio. So, but okay, so maybe I should. 哎，张老师吗？张老师有在线上吗？
有在线上，哎，
哦，你可以帮我录一下影吗
有，没
？OK，
问题的，我已经帮你录了，嘿，
哦，不好意思，不好意思。
不会
Okay,
不会，
sorry. Okay, sorry. I just want to make sure if the lecture has been recorded because I know some students are not following me right now, but don't worry because we have recorded videos so you can watch it later. But right now, so we now we can see. Let's just sign the AWS here. Okay, so if you have signed in the AWS, then you can just just a minute. The okay, so you can just click the AWS account here, and yeah, I just click AWS account here. It will show you how many credits you have for this course. Right now, I have 50 credits. I believe all of you should have 50 credits too, because for each students, the initial credits assigned to your account will be 50 only. Okay, so that's the maximum credits for this course. But I think 50 credits will be enough for you to do some practice in this way in AWS account. Okay, so but my expiration date is different from yours because I'm using different account here. But anyway, if you see these screens like mine, so you can just click AWS Educate Start Account here. Okay, just click the orange box, and we can log into the AWS. Okay, and then you will see the AWS account status. You will show account details and AWS Console, and you can just click AWS Console here. Yeah, just click AWS Console here. Oh, okay, so maybe I'm logging to. Yeah, don't worry about my screen. Yeah, because that's my problem. Just a minute. Okay, got it. Okay. So then you will see a screen like this. There are a lot of different service provided. Maybe my screen is a little bit different from yours, but basically we'll focus on the EC2. Okay, so now we're gonna focus on EC2 here, and of course you can select service like down below here. You can just select EC2. So let me select EC2. Okay. Yeah, don't worry about my screen because I have created some instances before. So in your screen, you may not see any running instances like me. Okay, so you won't see anything there. But we have to create a new EC2. So you have to start a new EC2 here. Let me just show you here. Yeah, there's some screen here, so maybe we can just okay, so let's just click the orange box here. Execute the activate the instances here. Okay. Okay. Can you see the screen here? Okay. So now you can see the screen because I just start a new I'm trying to start a new instance. In AWS, we call this instance as EC2, but no worry about those terms. We just need to be focused on how to create RStudio. So let's choose the next one. It's about the community AMIs because there are a lot of AMIs. Okay, but let's just click community AMI, and then we search RStudio Shiny. Okay. So yeah, I just type RStudio Shiny, and there's some. Yeah, those are just image files created by someone on the AWS. Okay, so this RStudio Shiny was created by me. Okay, I created because I just don't want to install RStudio when I need to run RStudio. So I don't have to repeat installing again and again. So I just create an image on the cloud so that I can just copy everything from there and complete the process very quickly. Okay, so you've seen maybe there are 4 images here. So let's just click the third one. So let's select the third one here. So I just select here. Okay, in the following process, it's very easy because we just we don't have to do anything about that. Okay, that means we just leave everything as default. So here we just click next, configure instance details. Okay, so we just click next. Okay. And after that, we also click next. We don't have to do anything about that. Okay. And also we don't have to do anything here. So we just click next, add tags. Okay. Yeah, of course, if you want to add some tag name here, you can do something about that. But of course, you can edit this key name later. So you don't have to do it right now. But if you would like to do, if you like to type something for this, that'll be fine. So for example, like RStudio. Yeah, just okay, RStudio Summer, whatever. Okay. Okay. So let's click next. Okay. So now you have seen this screen, but for this screen, we have to do something about connection. So we have to add rule. Yeah, we just add. Yeah, we just yeah, just leave it there. Don't have to do anything. We need to create the port range, which is 8787. Yeah, that's the default port for RStudio connection. Okay, so just type 8787, and source we just click anywhere. Okay, and we might need to create another port for Shiny. But in this course, we won't have a chance to cover Shiny because Shiny is another is an interface for R to generate your result on the web page. So let's just create port range, which is 3838, and then we just click anywhere. Okay. Okay. So if that's the case, then it will be done here. So let's just review and launch. Okay. So it's in here, yeah, and then we need to click launch here. Okay. Does anyone have problems about this?
哎，张老师，有学生说你可以看一下，他说他那个选项不知道选哪一个，你可以帮忙看一下那个回答那边。
韩国的这个吗？
对对对对对。
Application 应该是右边这个吧，右边这个，因为这个课程是他有加进来的。
application of fintech software 是这个吗？
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you can try. Application of fintech software.
那个
好像还有人有问题耶。
对，他说他有一些步骤是不是有一些是漏掉了？他有没有就是比较 formal 的这个 step 这样子？
哪一
这
个？
倒数第二个，你看一下这个，他回这个，我贴上去，你看一下。
Step 1.
Yeah.
Correct step because I don't understand. Oh, okay. Uh, 这样好不好？我先把它讲完，然后再开放给学生问，好不好？
好 ，OK，第二个OK。
Okay, sorry about that. I just have a bunch of questions from you, and I'm thinking about how to solve those issues. But how about that? Let me just, because we are close to completion of the setup, so I'm gonna finish this process, and then we can open those questions, and we can discuss those questions one by one. Okay, so let me just finish the last steps here. Okay, so I've seen some students asking about the 0518. Don't worry about that. I'm now changing existing key pair to create a new key pair. Okay, so that's important because we are now to create a new platform, new instance, EC2. So we have to create a new key pair. Okay, and the key pair name is any name you like, because that's a file that will be downloaded to your computer, and you can save it to your computer. So I just summer 0721. Yeah, I just give any name you like. I just create a name like this, and then I have to download key pair. Okay. Okay, then the key pair, the key will be downloaded to my disk, my local disk. Okay, so then after that, we can just launch instances. Okay. And it's been running here, and Okay, if you see this your instance are now running, that means you have completed the EC2 installation. Okay, so we can view the instance here. Okay, down below on the right hand side here we have a view instance. Click, you can just click view instances. Okay, maybe my screen is different from yours because I have installed many different instances before, but now you can see the latest one here because I have yeah, just let me click this one. Yeah, because now you can see the status checks now is initializing, so we have to wait for a few seconds, maybe less than 1 minute. I think that'll be done. And then you can see the key name here. I just typed the summer 0721. So that's the new instance for this. Okay. Yeah, we have to wait for a few seconds. Yeah. I don't know, maybe much longer than that. Okay, so if you've seen this screen, that means you have done with this setup. Okay. Now let's go back to the problems raised by some students. Let me check. Let me check. 哎，张老师，你可以先暂停录影的。
要暂停录影是吗？
对，因为到这边就一个段落了，
好，
就算是已经已经